The book of Genesis introduces us to the very beginning, a time when the world was new and humanity's story was just starting to unfold. It tells the tale of Adam, the first man formed from the dust of the earth. Adam, brought to life by the breath of God, walked in the Garden of Eden, a paradise of abundance and tranquility. From Adam sprang forth generations, populating the earth as commanded by God. The lineage continued through Seth, a son born after the tragedy of Abel's death. Seth's birth represented hope and the continuation of a righteous lineage, a beacon of faith in a world slowly succumbing to sin. Generations later came Noah, a righteous man chosen by God to weather a devastating flood that reshaped the world. Noah, his wife, their sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives, were spared, entrusted with the monumental task of repopulating the world. Leaving the biblical narrative, we turn to the rich tapestry of Norse history, a treasure trove of stories passed down through generations. The Norse people inhabiting the Scandinavian region possessed a vibrant oral tradition. Their sagas, epic tales of gods and heroes, offer glimpses into their beliefs, values, and ancestral origins. One of the intriguing figures in Norse history is Sciafa, an ancient Lombardic king in English legend. According to his story, Sciafa appeared mysteriously as a child coming out of the sea in an empty skiff. He is also associated with runes, a system of writing used by the Norse and other Germanic peoples. Intriguingly, some scholars propose a link between Sciafa and Japheth, suggesting that the Norse king might be a historical representation of the biblical patriarch. This connection, though speculative, highlights the fascinating interplay between history and recorded events. The Norse sagas, with their tales of migration, exploration, and conquest, mirror the biblical account of Japheth's descendants spreading out across the world. These sagas, filled with echoes of ancient migrations and ancestral connections, serve as a bridge between the biblical world and the historical record. The Bible speaks of the Tower of Babel and how the dawn of Christendom revealed what was once lost. The fact that all historical sources mention the same number of people with approximately the same names proves the lineage of the Nordic people is true. Indeed, every old text or book keeps records of the lineage of this Y-chromosome, affirming the continuity of this ancient heritage. To the Nordic people and the Anglicans, these stories were never considered mere myth, but a vital part of their historical and cultural identity. In recent times, modern scientists have traced the genetic code for blue eyes back to Sciafa. This discovery adds a fascinating layer to the legacy of Sciafa, intertwining ancient legend with contemporary science. However, it's important to note that the entire culture of the Scythians is often viewed with skepticism by modern historians, adding another layer of complexity to our understanding of ancient narratives. Although there are skeptics, it is considered noteworthy to historians that both naturalists and religious scholars agree that the emergence of blue eyes from one man and every account of the same family tree cannot be a coincidence. Delving into the realm of genetics, we encounter a powerful tool for unraveling the mysteries of the past: DNA analysis. DNA, the blueprint of life, carries within its intricate structure a record of our ancestry, a genetic inheritance passed down through generations. By comparing the DNA of individuals, scientists can trace ancestral connections, confirming or refuting genealogical claims and shedding light on the migrations and intermingling of populations throughout history. One particular type of DNA analysis, known as Y-chromosome DNA testing, focuses on the Y-chromosome, a sex chromosome passed down from father to son. Because the Y-chromosome remains largely unchanged over generations, it serves as an accurate marker for paternal lineage. By analyzing the Y-chromosome, scientists can trace paternal ancestry back thousands of years, connecting individuals to their ancestors with remarkable precision. Another powerful tool in the genealogical toolkit is mitochondrial DNA (mtDNA) testing. Mitochondria, the powerhouses of our cells, possess their own DNA, separate from the DNA found in the nucleus. This unique inheritance pattern makes mtDNA testing invaluable for tracing maternal lineages, providing a glimpse into the female side of our family tree. Within the illustrious Temple family tree, Stephen Temple stands as a living link to the past, his very existence a testament to the enduring power of lineage. Born into a family steeped in history, Stephen inherited not only a legacy, but also a deep-seated curiosity about his ancestors and the long journey that led to his place in the world. Driven by this thirst for knowledge, Stephen embarked on a quest to unravel the mysteries of his family history. He delved into ancient documents, poring over faded manuscripts and crumbling parchments, seeking to piece together the story of his ancestors. His journey led him to libraries and archives across England and beyond, each document he uncovered adding a new layer of detail to the emerging portrait of his family's past. Pause 3 says, the narratives of Japheth and Bedwig weave a rich tapestry of history, mythology, and human resilience. Japheth, one of the three sons of Noah in the book of Genesis, emerges as a pivotal figure in the story of human migration and cultural diffusion. His story, intertwined with that of his brothers Shem and Ham, unfolds against the backdrop of Noah's drunkenness and the subsequent curse of Ham. Japheth's descendants spread far and wide, becoming the ancestors of the peoples of the Aegean Sea, Anatolia, Caucasus, Greece, and other regions across Eurasia. Pause 2s. Japheth's lineage ultimately leads us to Bedwig, the first king of the Angli. During Hadra's rule, a catastrophic flood ravaged the land, driving the surplus population southward to Rome, where many met grim fates. In the aftermath, Bedwig Scoffing ascended to power, inheriting his father's territory and learning from the past. To prevent the downfall that befell the previous dynasty due to inbreeding, Bedwig implemented a strategic policy of marrying his surplus sons and daughters to formidable tribes, solidifying alliances and fortifying his rule. Pause 2s. Bedwig's 9 sons were wed to noble princesses from the Saxons, Goths, Geats, Vandals, Norwegians, Frisians, and even a princess from distant Dacia on the Danube. His daughters were married to influential figures who pledged their support, ensuring the stability and prosperity of his reign. This intricate web of alliances and marriages not only secured Bedwig's power, but also fostered cultural exchange and unity among diverse tribes. Pause 2s. The legacy of Japheth and Bedwig exemplifies the interconnectedness of human history and the enduring impact of strategic alliances and cultural diffusion. Their stories, passed down through generations, remind us of the resilience and adaptability of our ancestors, shaping the world we inhabit today. As we delve deeper into these ancient narratives, we uncover the threads that bind us all, revealing a shared heritage that transcends time and geography. Pause 3s. The journey from Japheth to Bedwig and beyond illuminates the intricate dance of history, where myth and reality converge, and where the past continues to echo in the present. By understanding their legacies, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexities of human history and the enduring power of lineage and legacy. Stephen Temple's journey through time, meticulously pieced together through ancient texts, historical records, archaeological evidence, and cutting-edge DNA analysis, stands as a testament to the enduring power of human curiosity and our innate desire to understand our place in the grand narrative of history. His story, a tapestry woven from threads of biblical accounts, Norse sagas, Anglo-Saxon chronicles, and the unfolding saga of the Temple family, captivatingly illustrates the interconnectedness of past and present. The confirmation of Stephen Temple's ancestral link to Japheth through DNA analysis underscores the remarkable progress made in the field of genetics and its ability to illuminate the shadowy corners of our collective past. It reveals the power of science to breathe life into ancient narratives, transforming them from myths and legends into tangible realities. This discovery paves the way for a deeper understanding of human migration patterns, cultural diffusion, and the shared ancestry that unites us all. Stephen Temple's story serves as a potent reminder that the past is not a foreign country, but an integral part of who we are. By exploring our past, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves, our present, and the forces that have shaped the world we inhabit. This journey echoes the ancient scholars who, during the Middle Ages, meticulously documented the lineage of Scaife, comparing it to biblical records. Figures like Raewald the Bretwalda, the first of the Wingingus dynasty to convert to Catholicism, were convinced of the validity of these lineages. The story of Japheth, one of Noah's sons, and Bedwig, the first king of the Angli, further enriches our understanding of the interconnectedness of human history. Pause 3s. begot Heremod. He was born about 45 BC. A child of Itamen, Heremod was elected king at his father's death, thus winning a novel favour from his country. But by the malice of ensuing fate, he fell from a king into a common man, for he was taken by Lothar in war and bought his life by yielding up his crown. Such in truth were the only terms of escape offered him in his defeat. Forced, therefore, by the injustice of a brother to lay down his sovereignty, he furnished the lesson to mankind that there is less safety, though more pomp, in the palace than in the cottage. Also he bore his wrong so meekly that he seemed to rejoice at his loss of title as though it were a blessing, and I think he had a shrewd sense of the quality of a king's estate. But Lothar played the king as insupportably as he had played the soldier, inaugurating his reign straightway with arrogance and crime. For he counted it uprightness to strip all the most eminent of life or goods and to clear his country of its loyal citizens, thinking all his equals in birth his rivals for the crown. He was soon chastised for his wickedness, for he met his end in an insurrection of his country, which had once bestowed on him his kingdom and now bereft him of his life. Begot Seldwyr, the child of Heremod, was tasked with reuniting the country after his father. Seldwyr was known as the Shield, for the way he protected his people. Begot Beor the dragon slayer. Beor was an uncommonly warlike king. He heeded Hermann's call for all of Germany to unite and keep the Romans on their side of the Rhine. So he went himself to fight, taking his 100 best warriors. They wiped out 3 of Rome's best legions, then went back home to bask in their hard-earned glory. Later in Beor's reign, he killed a dragon that had been troubling the people. Beor died soon after that great battle. Begot Tetwa. Tetwa begat Geat, who was the child of a Geatish princess. Geat was greatly beloved whenever he chose to visit the Geats. Begot Geat Jata, a great warrior, as cunning and as ferocious as a hungry wolf. It was his boast that, be a man friend or enemy, I will repay in full whatever debt I owe him. He died among friends, having killed all of his enemies. Begot Godwulf. Godwulf was the son of Geat and his unknown wife, and had at least 10 siblings. Geat and his brother Hemmelboth have the epithet the Prince of the Goths. Godwulf married Gogolfa and died in Norway. These stories of ancient kings, their rise to power and their eventual downfalls, paint a vivid picture of the tumultuous times they lived in. From Heremod's fall from grace to Seldwyr's protective reign and Beor's legendary dragon-slaying feat, each tale is a testament to the resilience, courage, and adaptability of these leaders. As we delve into these narratives, we uncover lessons that transcend time, lessons on leadership, valor, and the cyclical nature of power. These stories, once shrouded in myth, now stand illuminated by historical evidence and genetic research, bridging the gap between legend and reality. Join us as we continue to explore these rich histories, understanding the legacy left behind by these ancient kings, and how their stories continue to shape our understanding of the past and influence our present. A pause. 3s begot Walla. He was born about 100 BC, a child of Bedweg van de Visigothen. He married his heir, Hwala, to the Jutish chieftain's oldest daughter, the Jutes being restive even in those days. In that way, along with waging wars whenever there was something to be gained, did the House of Seif maintain the rank of first among equals in the peninsula and the Isles: Saxons, Goths, Geats, Vandals, Norwegians, Frisians, Dacia on the Danube. Pause 2s begot Athra. Hathra, Anna, was the son of Hwala, had one child, Itamen. During Hadra's rule, a great flood from the ocean came over the land, despoiling the grass and silting the land. This flood was not the Great Flood, but still was a large flood, drove much of the surplus population south to Rome, where they were killed or enslaved. As a result of that flood, the people knew that the gods were displeased, so rule passed to Itamen Hadring. Pause 2s begot Itamen. Itamen was the son of Hathra. Itamen fathered Heremod. Heremod begat Seldwyr. Seldwyr was known as the Shield for the way he protected his people. Pause 2s. The lineage of these ancient kings, meticulously recorded and passed down through generations, offers a glimpse into the tumultuous and often perilous journey of early civilizations. The House of Seif, through its strategic alliances and fierce determination, managed to maintain its prominence across a diverse and ever-changing landscape. From the Visigoths and Jutes to the Saxons and Frisians, the interconnected histories of these peoples weave a rich tapestry of cultural and historical legacy. Pause 2s. These stories, once considered mere legends, are now supported by historical evidence and genetic research, bridging the gap between myth and reality. The flood that drove Hathras people to Rome, the unions that solidified alliances, and the rulers who rose to protect their people, all these elements contribute to our understanding of the past and highlight the resilience and adaptability of human societies. Wars 2S. As we delve deeper into our ancestral roots, we uncover the shared experiences and challenges that have shaped our world. The lineage of kings, from Bedweg to Seldwyr, is not just a historical record, but a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity. Their stories remind us of the importance of preserving our history and the lessons it holds for future generations. Pause 2S. In the grand narrative of human history, each thread, each story, and each lineage contributes to the rich and diverse tapestry that defines us. By exploring these ancient lineages, we gain a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of our past and the shared heritage that unites us all. Pause 2S. Join us as we continue to unravel the mysteries of our ancestors, shedding light on the remarkable journey that has brought us to where we are today. The legacy of these ancient kings lives on, not just in the pages of history, but in the very fabric of our being. As the lineage of kings continues to unfold, we delve deeper into the stories of those who shaped the destiny of their people. Bigot Fin, a formidable leader, married Hildebur, a sister of the Danish Lord Hrungnef. His life, however, came to a tragic end in a confrontation with Hengest, Hrungnef's lieutenant, after Hrungnef himself was slain by the Frisians. Bigot Frithulf. Born in 0250, Frithulf was the son of Lord Finn of the Anglo-Saxons. His short life ended at the age of 49 in 0299, leaving behind a legacy that would be carried forward by his only child. Bigot Freewine, also known as Froin, served as a governor of Schleswig. His valorous deeds and tragic death in combat against the merging King Eadgils were avenged by his sons Ket and Wig, though their victory was marred by controversy. Bigot Freolaf, son of Freowine, fathered Frithewald, continuing the unbroken line of rulers. Bigot Frithewald, alongside his wife Beltsi, played a pivotal role in the lineage, ensuring the continuation of their ancestral heritage. Bigot Historical Woden, the Anglian collection of royal genealogies, provides a comprehensive record of the kings of Dara, Bernicia, Mercia, Lindsey, Kent, and East Anglia, tracing their descent from Woden. This lineage, meticulously chronicled, reflects the political and cultural significance of Woden as a common ancestor. Bigot Kisa of Scandinavia, born in 265, Kisa, the youngest son of Woden, founded the line of princes that migrated to Britain, establishing the Anglian kingdom of the East Angles. His name, a direct borrowing from the Latin Caesar, signifies his esteemed status. Bigot Titman, born around 285 in ancient Saxony, northern Germany, continued the legacy of his father Caser. His name, meaning teacher or trainer, reflects the role he played in guiding his people. The Shield of Legacy. These stories, interwoven with heroism, tragedy, and resilience, form the shield that protects and preserves our history. Each name, each tale, adds to the rich mosaic of our past, reminding us of the enduring spirit of humanity. Join us as we continue this journey through time, exploring the remarkable lives and legacies of those who came before us. The Shield of Legacy, forged through centuries of triumph and tribulation, stands as a testament to the strength and determination of our ancestors. Their stories, etched in the annals of history, inspire us to honor our heritage and strive for a future worthy of their sacrifices. As we journey further into the annals of history, the lineage continues to unfold, revealing the lives and legacies of those who carried forward their ancestral heritage. Titman, born around 285 in ancient Saxony, northern Germany, was a child of Caesare. The name Titman translates to teacher or trainer, derived from tit, meaning instruction or training. His life spanned from 285 to about 333, ending in the Nordic lands. Next in line was Turgils, born in 335 in East Anglia, Norfolk, England. Turgils Titmanson of the Angles was the son of Titman Caesaresen and Mrs. Titman Caesaresen. Turgils lived a full life in his homeland, leaving behind a son to continue his legacy. Throthmund, last of the Nordic Angles, was born around 400, a child of Turgils of Scandinavia. The Visigoths, ancestors of Throthmund, were known for their successful invasion of the Roman Empire, culminating in the Battle of Adrianople in 378 AD. The Wulfingas, or Wolf clan, known for their feud with the Germanic Hundings or Hound clan, migrated to Britain, adopting local names and adapting to their new environment. The name Hrothmund combines mund, meaning hand, and hroth, derived from a root for benefit, happiness, or cheerfulness. Hrothmund's son, Hryp, also known as Hrith, was likely born in Britain as one of the South folk or East Angles around the 510 S. Following Hryp was Wilhelm, born in the 530 S, another member of the South folk. The name Wilhelm, meaning helmet of will, has endured through the ages, recognized today as William. Wilhelm's son, Weha, possibly sowed the seeds of East Anglian consolidation. The name Weha might derive from wake, indicating someone who arouses others, perhaps to battle. Before 571, Wuffa, also known as Gilum-Guercha, united the North and South folk to form the East Angles. Wuffa, perhaps a loose pronunciation of Wulfa, meaning wolf, is remembered as the first acknowledged king of the East Angles, a kingdom founded over a century after the Anglo-Saxon peoples first arrived in Britain. These stories, etched in the annals of history, reflect the resilience and determination of our ancestors. Each name, each tale, adds to the rich mosaic of our past, reminding us of the enduring spirit of humanity. Join us as we continue this journey through time, honoring the lives and legacies of those who shaped our heritage. The shield of legacy, forged through centuries of triumph and tribulation, stands as a testament to the strength and determination of our ancestors. Their stories inspire us to honor our heritage and strive for a future worthy of their sacrifices. This concludes Successio Templorum Part 2, the Nordic Saga. Next time on Successio Templorum Part 3, the English Saga, we will embark on a new chapter in our journey through history. We will trace the lineage from Hrothmund, the first Nordic prince to settle in modern East Anglia, through the advent of surnames and all the way to William Temple of Virginia. Born on June 6, 1662, in Hutton Bushel, Yorkshire, England, United Kingdom, William's life was marked by trials and resilience. On December 12, 1678, he was shanghaied in irons as a prisoner of war and held in Edinburgh Tolbooth. Transported from Leith to the plantations aboard the St. Michael of Scarborough, he began a new chapter in Charles City, Virginia. The earliest record of William in Virginia dates to February 3, 1687, when he filed a suit as the plaintiff. In the 1690s, William Temple, along with Samuel Tatum, his father-in-law, and Richard Ligon, received a patent for 1022 acres of land in what is now known as Warwick Swamp in Bristol Parish. He continued to leave his mark, registering a distinctive mark for his livestock in April 1693. On April 24, 1703, William received a patent for 627 acres of land on the Appomattox River in Warwick Swamp, Charles, Virginia, for transporting 13 settlers. William Temple's life came to a close after October 31, 1726, at the age of 64 in Prince George County, Virginia. On this date, he was mentioned in a land deal involving Jacob Deerhart. Though the numerous children attributed to William and Rebecca are likely correct, only Samuel, Thomas, William, and John are proved. Strong evidence also supports the existence of daughters Anne, Mary, and Rebecca, parents William Guilelmus Temple and Elizabeth Woad. Join us as we uncover the rich tapestry of our heritage, celebrating the resilience and determination of our ancestors. Their stories inspire us to honor our past and strive for a future worthy of their sacrifices. Stay tuned for Successio Templorum, Part 3, the English Saga.